Hi, I'm Gabrielle Juliano-Villani. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and I specialize in meditation and mindfulness techniques. So let's go over the 5-4-3-2-1 method for anxiety. The five senses grounding technique, often referred to as the 5-4-3-2-1 method or 5-4-3-2-1 anxiety trick, is a tool that helps relieve anxiety symptoms and panic attacks. The 5-4-3-2-1 method can be used as a practical way to calm anxiety by isolating each of your senses through observation. Using your senses is a great way to connect with your body when you feel overwhelmed, have difficulty concentrating, or feel anxious. Before I continue, I've linked to our in-depth article on the 5-4-3-2-1 method and some resources for other exercises to reduce anxiety in the comments below. Also, help us promote quality, reliable mental health content by subscribing to Choosing Therapy, liking and commenting on this video, and sharing us on social media. Now, before you begin, practice some deep breathing and notice as your racing heart begins to slow. Don't rush this exercise. It's intended to help you become grounded and decrease your anxiety. You could also pause this video if you need to. Now I'm going to walk you through how to use the 5-4-3-2-1 method. First, focus on 5 things you can see. Noticing and naming things really helps you become focused on where you are in the moment. Notice the size, shape, and color of the things that you see. Take note of each one and how it relates to the rest of your environment. For example, if you're outside, you may see a small red bird, a patch of yellow sunflowers, a green balloon, a white airplane, or a black and white dog. Next, focus on 4 things you can touch. Touch is another great way to ground yourself. Focus on things that feel comforting, such as the top of your legs, a ring, your water bottle, or your pen. Notice what you feel when you touch the 4 things. Pay attention to the texture. Is it soft or rough, flexible or hard, heavy or light? Next, focus on 3 things you can hear. Sound is one of those senses that have different levels of stimulation and observation. Focusing on 3 things you can hear, you may notice yourself noticing the loudest sounds first, such as someone talking, a car honking, or music playing. While focusing on these sounds can be helpful, they may also be part of the reason you feel overstimulated in the first place, leading you to feel anxious. Challenge yourself to listen to the more quiet sounds that tend to be in the background unnoticed. These sounds might be the leaves blowing in the wind, the sound of someone scratching their head, the hum of an air conditioner, or the hum of a refrigerator. Also pay attention and notice which sounds bring you a sense of comfort and calm. Next, you're going to focus on 2 things that you can smell. So this might seem challenging, but smell is a great tool to elicit emotions, memory, and even hunger. When practicing 5-4-3-2-1 and identifying 2 things you can smell, you may want to put on your favorite lotion or use a hand sanitizer. You might also choose to spritz your perfume or use an essential oil that you like. Notice if there are any other smells, like somebody's cooking, that you might not have observed previously. And lastly, focus on 1 thing you can taste. Think about maybe putting in a piece of gum or a mint or taking a sip of your drink. Similar to smell, taste can help you bring back memories, sometimes pleasant, sometimes unpleasant. If you don't have anything nearby to create a noticeable taste, you can still be mindful of what the inside of your mouth tastes like. It's useful in situations where you feel overwhelmed, overstimulated, or unfocused. Being able to apply the 5-4-3-2-1 anxiety trick will help interrupt your thoughts and feelings of nervousness. You don't have to apply the entire exercise all at once. Just start by noticing 5 things you can see and check in with yourself and see how it goes. Ask yourself if you're ready to re-engage and be more present in the activity that's making you anxious. If not, take a few more moments until you feel grounded. Maybe you have something in your pocket that you can touch that can bring you back to the present moment, and that can be helpful. This exercise is a great way to calm anxious thoughts. While it might not be a cure-all for anxiety, and it's not meant to, it's a great tool to use in the moment. The more you practice these things, the easier they become in the moments that you really need them. For more anxiety tips and tools, we've linked some more helpful resources in the description box below.